welcome to tonight's live stream. I am your host, meteorologist Joe Spasani. Joining us this evening is also going to be one of our team admins, Rob Salso. We have got a lot of information that we're going to be covering for you guys tonight in tonight's live stream. So thank you for tuning in. As you just saw there, this is the latest live radar of our severe weather outbreak that we do have ongoing this evening. And this is going to be lasting all night into the long. Joining us now on the conversation is Rob. Rob, are you with us? Check. Can you do that again, Rob?
I'm here. Good evening, everybody.
Gotcha. Now we got you. Perfect.
All right, cool.
So we are taking a look here live at our radar here, and you can see we're really, let's start kind of going from north to south. We've got a lot of tornado warnings. We just had new mesoscale discussion and tornado watch that has been issued here in Indiana. So we can kind of get into that. But this is kind of one thing that we are looking at here. And I'll share my screen here with you so you can see.
Awesome.
So we've got, let me stop this in motion over here. Folks, if you're wanting a great weather radar to check out WeatherWise. That's what we're using here. This is weatherwise.app. So this is in Illinois, here's Chicago. So that line has just moved through the Chicago area. And we've got this tornado warning here that's coming over toward the Danville south and east side of Urbana, Illinois. This is radar indicated rotation there right now. Looking at the velocities here. Let's go into, we'll come from the Indianapolis radar, get a good look at this. And again, a lot of these tornadoes, if you saw some of our posts in Rob's stream earlier, a lot of these, Rob, are those QLCS kind of tornadoes that we're seeing. And looks like we're getting a little bit of range folding here on this right now. Right there around St. Joseph. So it's really hard for us to get an idea of where that circulation could be. But again, this is going to be near or crossing the, what is that, I-74 corridor here. Here shortly. So in those areas, you need to be taking your tornado precautions. We also have another tornado warning further south. This is also in Illinois. I mean, we have a ton of tornado warnings tonight, guys.
Yeah.
It has been, Rob knows, he's been tracking it here the last couple hours.
I've been looking at it all day, yeah.
It has been quite the bizarre afternoon, and this is just going to continue here to this evening. Oh yeah, look at this. You can really see that just north of Louisville, well-defined QLCS. That could have a tornado come down at any point in time. We just need that circulation there along that line to kind of tighten up. So northern side of Louisville, Bible Grove, Newton, Illinois, all of these areas, you need to be taking your tornado precautions at this time because these are moving pretty quickly. This line of storms, it's been moving at about 60 miles per hour. So we're talking highway speeds, Rob, with this line of storms this evening.
Yeah, I would agree 100%. A lot of these storms, because of this low-level jet and because of the way the trough is moving, we have 100-knot speed jet max. I mean, these things have been moving very fast. I've seen some reports of storms moving anywhere from 50 to 65 miles per hour today along this linear mode we have here, all the way from Illinois down to Arkansas and Louisiana.
Yeah. All right, let's go down to our next warning here that we're looking at. So this is now in southern Illinois, north of Paducah. We've got this storm down here, north of Marion here, right along the Interstate 57 corridor, and likely has some good hail in there as well. This tornado warning here, that is there for northeastern Williamson and southeastern Franklin counties there. This is, again, showing radar indicator rotation, so nothing confirmed with that. And speaking of tornado warnings. There goes another one
There's another one. Yeah.
right there. And this is the way it's been all afternoon here. Look at this. Oh, yeah, right there. Just
Look at
west
that.
of Cyprus. You can
Yep.
clearly see that area of rotation between Cyprus and Dongola there here. So Cyprus, Western Vienna, Buncombe, Simpson, Goreville, all these areas, you are now under this tornado warning. And that tornado warning is going to be continuing here till 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern there. That is there in southern Illinois for those areas. And then here getting into western Kentucky, we've got this tornado warning here. That's so close to that radar site. Let me flip over to this. Maybe you'll get a little bit better of a view. Yeah, kind of right here, just west of Clinton, Kentucky. This is pretty much about to be crossing the Mississippi River there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that tornado, my goodness, is there another one just north of there? There are two. There are two warnings here.
Yep. Just north of there. I see that now.
Yeah, so we've got this one here. This is for southwestern Pulaski, southeastern Alexander, northern Carlisle, southwestern McCracken, and northeastern Mississippi counties there. So radar indicator rotation there in the squall line, pretty much right there around the Charleston area is kind of where you're seeing that. And then down here, yeah, right here, kind of northwest of Hickman, where it's blue and the green kind of meet. It's a little bit messy off of that radar site there.
See that. Yep.
But yeah, right in here, pretty much west of Hickman, we got that bright blue and green, just south of 3 states. Tornado warning for these areas as well. And severe thunderstorm warnings pretty much up and down this entire line. We're talking 75 mile per hour winds. And a lot of these severe thunderstorm warnings also have that tornado possible tag on them that we've seen this afternoon. And then all these severe thunderstorm warnings, pretty much the whole western side of Tennessee. That line's coming through Memphis area here. You can see here from Dryersburg down to Covington through Memphis. We've got a yaw watch here in and around the Brighton area as well.
Copy that. Yeah, I see that.
And then this line here, Rob, has kind of been interesting. That's kind of forming out ahead of the main line here.
Yeah.
From Bolivar down through, west of Pontotoc, Mississippi, Oxford, Mississippi, all these areas here. And starting to see like here around Grenada and some of these are almost like some more of those little renegade supercells that are trying to kind of form out ahead of the main line. So definitely going to have to keep a close eye on that. Also coming through Mississippi, we've got Helena, West Helena, Clarksdale, Cleveland, Greenville, Mississippi under a severe thunderstorm. Big hail core on these storms here around Lake Village and Greenville. I mean, these storms could be I wouldn't be surprised if these are dropping some ping pong ball size hail. Yeah, ping pong ball size hail on that. 1.5 inch hail down here around Lake Village as well. So those are some of the biggest hailstone sizes I've seen on some of these warnings. And then even now get it all the way back down here into Louisiana with these severe thunderstorm warnings through Ruston, Bineville, and then back here into western Louisiana and even getting into far eastern Texas, approaching the Lake Charles radar site as well. So, I mean, just looking out at this whole thing here, you can see, I mean, this is just, I'm going to put it back on composite. You can see the scope of this storm. We've got pretty much all the way from Chicago down to Houston dealing with severe weather. And then on the northern side, we've got blizzard conditions still going across Minneapolis, down into Iowa, northern Michigan getting absolutely pounded, getting even a decent ice storm up here in and around the Cadillac south of Traverse City area. So this is such a potent low pressure system. Uh,
Yeah.
Rob, can you kind of fill us in on some of the latest mesoscale discussions that
Yeah, of course.
that we've got going on here? And
Yeah, so right
I'll
now
just
we
share the
have,
screen here.
yeah, let me do that. Can you see that?
Yep, perfect.
Okay, so right now, the latest thing we have is actually a tornado watch that just came out here about 15 minutes ago. This is going to be for central and southern Indiana and central and northern Kentucky until 3 a.m. So this could go on to the overnight hours. Primary threats are going to be a couple tornadoes possible and widespread damage and winds and isolated gusts of 80 miles per hour likely.
Yeah, so I mean that's just huge wind threat here overnight tonight. And that,
Yeah,
like you said, that goes till 3 a.m. So most people are going to be fast asleep there in Indiana and Kentucky, and that includes does that includes Louisville and
correct.
Indianapolis both, correct?
That's correct. Yep.
So big time problems going to be happening overnight in those areas for sure. So
Especially
with that new watch that just came out.
especially for the wind. I mean, that's high wind for both criteria. So definitely gonna be a big wind event overnight there in central Kentucky and south central and central Illinois, or sorry, Indiana rather.
Yep, and this watch also that Rob's highlighting here that actually includes 1.9 million people are within that watch. So probabilities of two or more tornadoes is moderate. 30% they're giving it. Now the wind is obviously the big thing. Probability of 10 or more severe wind events 80%. Probability of one or more wind event greater than 75 miles per hour is 70% within that watch. Hail threat is very minimal, very low, less than 5% probabilities for 10 or more hail events or hail larger than 2 inches in diameter. So
Hmm.
wind is definitely going to be the thing, and still could see some tornadoes along that line,
Yeah.
kind of like we've been tracking here with these storms over in Illinois that are popping up as well. I do
Yep.
want to kind of jump back to the radar because we've got a new tornado warning that has come out here. So this is here for in Illinois. This is for northern Johnson County there in Illinois. Radar indicator rotation there right along this line here. That's that same storm we were looking at earlier near Vienna.
Yep.
Let
Copy
me
that.
flip back over here.
I see that now.
And Nathan, I do see you on. We're going to get to you here in just a minute once we talk about what we're expecting overnight and through tomorrow morning here in Georgia. So, folks, if you're just tuning in, we are tracking numerous tornado warnings ongoing right now across the central U.S. Mississippi Valley up into the Ohio Valley. I mean, we've got 6 tornado warnings right now and 29 severe thunderstorm warnings that we're tracking. So absolutely, absolutely insane. Um, and looks like, can we talk about? Did you talk about this mesoscale discussion across Nashville and the Birmingham area, Rob?
Is it the one that came out just now
Yeah,
or
yeah, the new one that
no?
just came out. All right,
I just saw it.
yeah, let's go ahead and hit that because this is getting closer to home here in the Atlanta and Alabama area, where a lot of I know we've got a good number of viewers that are watching from here in the southeast. So, um,
Copy that. Let me try to get this up here. All right, I got it. Let me share my screen.
yeah, because
All
this
right, can you
is
see that? It's on weatherwise because I couldn't load up
that's
on
perfect.
NWS.
That's
Okay,
perfect.
so we have a new mesoscale discussion for portions of southern Kentucky, middle Tennessee, and northern Alabama now. Tornado watch is likely, 95% issuance. Damage and wind and tornado threat will increase through the late evening. A tornado watch will likely be needed by 2Z or around what, oh,
It's 10
like
p.m.
10 p.m. Yeah, so in the next couple hours here, we should see a new tornado watch for the area. So yeah, it looks like they're starting to see some better organization of moisture increasing and a broken line of severe convection to the west with the low level jet increases. That's what we just
Yeah,
talked
that's
about.
what this line right here that
Uh,
I'm showing you guys that Rob's talking about.
yeah, exactly. So could see some activity start to increase as we get through the overnight hours over in the central Dixie Alley.
So that is definitely new that we'll be keeping an eye out. So, I mean, this is definitely breaking. All right, let's get back over here to Paducah. We've got this line of storms moving into the Paducah area. We've got 4 tornado warnings pretty much all within the this area. We've got this one here in Vienna. We've got this one here coming into Joppa. This is still, again, radar indicator rotation. This is for central Pulaski, northwestern Massac, south central Johnson, east central Alexander, northern Ballard, and northwestern McCracken County, across Illinois and Kentucky there. So coming across the river. Let's look at our velocities on this again. Yeah, so just kind of between Olmsted and Joppa is where that line is. And then we're also seeing a little bit of rotation here. I want to flip this. I think this is maybe a bit more. Yeah, definitely right there around Olmsted. Let's come back down.
Yeah.
And then keeping an area here around between Barklow and Wickliffe. Could be seeing some rotation. So it's kind of hard to see because how close it is to the radar tower. And then we've got this storm here west of Mayfield. This is south of Paducah. That tornado warning actually just went off the board. And no, they just trimmed it. They just updated this one west of Mayfield. So that remains in effect till 8:15 for eastern Fulton, Carlisle, Hickman, and southeastern Mississippi counties there in Kentucky, western Kentucky. We're seeing extensive straight line wind damage near from Wickliffe to Clayton. This is still, again, all moving northeast at about 60 miles per hour. Yeah, there's your area of interest there, kind of just northwest of Halewell, near Clinton, between Halewell and Columbus is where we're seeing the rotation on that. So that is heading in the general direction of Mayfield there, south of Paducah. And then still all these severe thunderstorm warnings back to the south. But this is definitely kind of the bullseye right now, right along the line here. Monkey's eyebrow in these areas. Let's see if we're seeing anything show up on CC. Not a ton. Little bit around Monkey's eyebrow. It's hard to tell. And that's the thing, too, guys. And Nathan, you can comment on this as well. With these QLCS tornadoes, they're so quick to spin up. And we've got to look in these little notches that kind of form in the line, because that's oftentimes where we'll see them pop up. So I'm going to kind of point out a couple different areas that we're looking at. We've got one area right here. We've got a second area right in here on that. The Wickliffe one's a little bit harder. It's kind of just southeast of Wickliffe. Right in here is almost where that notch is. I'm going to close that, kind of zoom out. So you can see there's really 3 different areas of rotation. Obviously, that just, of course, it would update right after I draw it. But those are what they're seeing on the radar when we're looking at these tornado warnings here.
It's something that just popped up on my alerts page here is that some Georgia school districts are going virtual Monday ahead of the severe weather, but I don't have a list of what schools those are.
Yeah, let's kind of talk about that real quick, because obviously this whole storm system is going to be moving through Alabama and Georgia overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Even where I work at in Walton County, We're doing a delayed start, not starting till 10 a.m. tomorrow, so waiting till all the storms are east of us at that point. So that is definitely something we're expecting the worst of the weather here in Georgia, at least in the Atlanta metro area, to really be happening between 6 a.m. to about 9 a.m. is kind of the thinking. 6 a.m. further west, 9 a.m. further east, obviously, with the line moving from west to east. So that is definitely something that that we're gonna have to keep an eye on. I do believe the main threat in our area is the damaging wind threat. There is still obviously a QLCS tornado risk. I think the southern side, as the night goes on tonight, I think once we get that line kind of east of the Indianapolis and Louisville area, the tornado threat will kind of go down as it gets into the Ohio area a little bit. It'll become mainly more damaging wind. And then the tornado focus will really kind of shift back south, I think. I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing some more tornado warnings here in and around Mississippi right now, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Keeping an
We
eye
only
on
have 4 right
some of
now,
these
I think.
storms, you know? Yeah, and right now there's none in Mississippi. Obviously, there's these severe thunderstorm warnings. We talked about this storm that's moving over the Greenville, Lake Village, up toward Cleveland area, having some of the biggest hail that we've seen. I want to take a look at our vertically integrated liquid product on that. Oh, yeah. You can see that just north of Greenville, Lake Village. Those storms have some decent hail on them, for sure. Because the lift and our lapse rates are a little bit better down in that area this evening. So,
got an update on the SPC, Joey.
Thank you, Rob. What do we got?
So they have shrunk down the enhanced risk, as you can see here. Looks like they still have parts of the Florida Panhandle and Western Georgia all the way up to Central Indiana still in the enhanced risk.
Yeah, so that enhancer is definitely going all the way up there into Indiana. Still have the two separate 10% tornado risks area, mainly there, obviously there with the main line that's moving through. And then I think later tonight into early tomorrow morning, can you go back to that tornado graphic, Rob, right there? I think we're going to see a pretty decent tornado threat evolve over southern Alabama into southwest Georgia, where that second 10% risk area. So that's definitely going to be something to keep an eye on. And those storms that form down in that area are what's going to head up into west central and the Atlanta metro in the morning. So there is that potential that we could see tornadoes in Georgia early tomorrow morning. So I am planning on being out tomorrow morning, probably starting around 6 a.m., 6:30, something like that. Probably till about 9 o'clock before I got to go to work.
Oh, wow. Look at the hail really diminishes after tonight. That actually makes sense, though.
Yeah, they knocked that hail risk down just 5%. I mean, we're seeing a couple storms like we were just talking about here in the Mississippi area. And that's, Mississippi, Alabama, that's really about it. So,
yeah. I think also because diurnal heating is over and there's no more like heat to support that instability too. I think that's another reason why.
Yeah, a little bit for sure. For sure.
Yeah. So, thank you.
Just
wanted to share
Rob.
that.
Appreciate the update there, sir.
Yep, no worries.
All right, let's come back here with this line of storms still making its way toward the Paducah and Mayfield area. We've got these 3 tornado warnings all lined up in a row.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, it's too close to radar, so you can't really see the velocity.
No.
Yeah, no, it's hard to see it. Yeah, they're from the Paducah radar. You make an excellent point. So I'm having to come off of this Hopkinsville radar to be able to get a little bit better of a look at it. Pretty much just south here of Bardwell, in and around the Arlington area. Seems to be one area of interest for sure. So that's going to be kind of headed up here toward Fancy Farm Wheel, probably on the north side of Mayfield. And then the Wickliffe area, that one's really, really hard to see where the rotation is. This one here, the northern one, probably kind of southeast of Olmsted, maybe here around Bandana and Ragland. Yeah, right in this area here where we've got that clash.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a couple areas, and that's why sometimes, Nathan, when we're looking at this, we have to look at not only the velocities, but also the reflectivity does help because we want to look for these little notches in the line.
I know watching the sail just south of Union City is very interesting. Just to the west of Rutherford.
Is this in Tennessee?
This is in Tennessee. You'll see Union City, and then it'll be just to the south of Union City.
Oh, I see. This cell, that little appendage. That's actually, believe it or not, that's probably could be a hail spike right there from Trimble. You can see. So that could be almost like a triple body scatter spike that you're seeing there on the radar, indicating that hail's falling there in Trimble.
Copy that. Yeah.
Most likely, that's what that interesting feature that you're looking at. I want to see. Let's come back to. Yeah, there's some hail, maybe just north of Trimble. So that could be what we call a triple body scatter spike, jutting out there. Either that, or could be inflow kind of coming in. So, but that is severe warned. That area, 60 mile per hour wind gusts and penny size hail. On that does include Union City and Dyersburg, which is now that storm's pretty much east of there, coming over toward Dyer and Trenton. But look up here, just south of Union City, here around Reeves. I mean, they're getting some pretty intense precipitation. I feel like the VIL's a little bit lagging with the radar there.
Yeah, I was thinking.
All right,
that.
New tornado warning includes Paducah. This does include Paducah, Kentucky. This is for Massac County, Pope County, southwestern Johnson County, western Livingston County, northwestern Marshall County, eastern Ballard County, and McCracken County in Illinois and Kentucky. So Massac, Pope, and southwestern Johnson, those are all in Illinois, and then Livingston, Marshall, Ballard, and McCracken there in western Kentucky. So they have expanded that tornado warning to now include Paducah. So Paducah and Rideland, Smithland, Metropolis, all these areas need to be taking your tornado precautions. Looking at the reflectivity, I think the area of interest is kind of just maybe here south of New York. Yeah, right in this area near New York, Blainville, Loveless, that area there. Man, the range folding in this area is terrible.
Yeah, it's not great.
I'm going to come off of Memphis radar, see what it looks like, man. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Look to the north of Tupelo, Mississippi. Yes, Tupelo. That's what I meant. Corinthian.
Corinth.
Okay. Well, there's.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah.
There's. That looks very interesting. That whole line is starting to get some.
Yeah.
That'll probably get Tor warned here soon. I think actually I know Brett Adair was out in that area earlier this evening. Right there on, there's the tornado warning. You called it.
Mm-hmm.
So new tornado warning here in Mississippi. This is for central Tippah, Alcorn, and northeastern McNairy County there in western Tennessee. That goes till 8:45 Central Time. So this is near Ripley, moving northeast at 50. So there's that area of rotation that we're talking about, just on the northeast side of Ripley. So if you're in Silver Springs, Collinstown, Crow, Walnut Creek, Coosith, Allentown, Biggersville, up toward Corinth, Theo, Gift, all these towns here, pretty much right along Highway 2 here. Y'all need to be taking cover right now because this could be a likely tornado at any moment moving into these areas. Yeah, Brett Adair's right here in Corinth. Let's check in with his stream there. Wow, look at that lightning there. Unbelievable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Which one? Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at the I'm looking at the has cam over there. Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what we're looking at here. Yeah, this is the has cam there. There on that storm there in Corinth. So
Very frequent lightning, for sure.
yeah. Oh, and you can see the wall cloud there in the flashes for sure.
Yep, I see that.
It's hard to see if there's a tornado on the ground right now though, but you can definitely see a clear wall cloud on the lower ring right in this area.
Yeah, copy that. Definitely has a look to it. It has that like almost flank downdraft you could see, so it's embedded.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's looking at this circulation here, which is due west of Corinth, is what we're looking at. I'm 95% sure.
Yeah, I
That's
believe
looking
so.
due west.
You can see the couplet trying to form there just west of Kasuth.
Is that a power flash back there? There may have been a power flash back here on the left hand
Yeah.
side. Yep, right there. Those are power flashes.
For sure.
It's just not seeing it with the lightning though. But I did see a couple power flashes back there. So again, folks, in Corinth, Theo, Gift. Theo, y'all need to be underground right now because this is knocking on your doorstep, coming in over toward Gith and Corinth, as well as Lone Pine, all these areas here. And then we have the second area of circulation down here in northeast of Ripley, Mississippi. This storm is also dropping some massive hail on it. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them issue that tornado watch out here in Nashville down to Birmingham here probably in the next 15 minutes, especially given the situation with this line of storms that's really starting to develop here.
You're looking at the cam right now. You're going to see a white light about middle ways of the camera. I just thought I saw a tornado back in that area with that lightning.
Right in here. I see the appendage. Yeah, there might be the left side right there.
Yeah.
Trying to get.
Yeah, it's definitely. Go ahead, Rob.
I was just saying there definitely might be something there because it looks like there might be. So
somebody zoomed in on the camera.
Yeah, they just zoomed back out.
Yep, I see that.
I think it's right in here where it's just black when the lightning happens. It's honestly probably rain wrapped. It's probably rain wrapped. That is likely a rain wrapped tornado.
That's what's going to be challenging tonight or into the morning hours being out in the field is, the rain route. These are going to be, you're going to be dealing with wind. You're going to be dealing with a lot of rain.
Yep.
It's going to be definitely a dangerous situation. So, if you get a tornado warning, you need to make sure that you take shelter. Don't go outside looking for it because it's going to be on you in just a matter of seconds.
Excellent point, because these are all of these storms are traveling at roughly 60 miles per hour, 60 to 70 miles per hour. So they are on top of you before you have time to even blink.
Correct.
See the rotation now a little to the right of the screen with that lightning. There's appendage there that is coming down. It looks like.
Copy that.
Yeah, let's go back to the velocities there. Yeah, you see this is coming pretty much right down Highway 72, folks.
Yep.
Right down Highway 72.
Yeah, if I was in like Winnesaga Geyser, I'd definitely be keeping an eye on this. North of Corinth.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Gift, Winnesaga, Corinth, Farmington, Kendrick, even up here into Kentucky. Because it looks like there could be a second circulation developing. Here's this one in Thea. Look up here near Cuba. It's almost like there's a new circulation trying to form.
Oh yeah, I see
up
that.
There here near the Cuba area as well.
Yep. Copy. Did they just issue a new warning? No, that was before.
And so we got the warnings in Paducah. We've got the warning down here now, Mississippi, coming up into Tennessee.
Yep.
And these severe thunderstorm warnings here down across western Mississippi. They issued an updated severe thunderstorm warning for that same storm, looks like.
Yeah.
Remains in effect till 8:30. Moving east at 46-mile-per-hour wind, gust quarter-size hail. So yeah, Brett. Now it's Brett. Yeah.
Tell you what,
Video right.
go south or go to the east side of town where it cuts southeast.
Yeah.
So I mean that's something else there. For sure. So it is gonna have a doozy there on that.
Oh yeah.
But look at this notch here that you can see on the southern storm. Like there's this, but I think this little area here southwest of Kossuth is another area that we really got to watch. Because this here is almost like splitting into two different circulations or broadening out. But this area here southwest of Kossuth is kind of held together a little bit better. I'm going to play it back real quick.
Yeah, I'm watching that Hazcam over there in Rienzi, Rienzi, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think I have the Hazcams. Let me throw them on.
Really frequent lightning. If you look at it, it's lightning like every millisecond, it feels like.
You can tell the sky is keening now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just nonstop. And look at the wind. All right, we got an update on this tornado warning. All right, tornado warning remains in effect till 8:45. 8:06, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located 7 miles southwest of Theo, 13 miles northeast of Ripley, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. So still saying radar indicated rotation. There's not been anything observed or confirmed on this storm. But yeah, that northern circulation definitely is weakening a little bit. Look at this storm here again, south here near Silver Spring. So Collinstown, Crow, and Kossuth. This is going to be coming up into your area here in the next 5 to 7 minutes. Collinstown, it's moving over you right now pretty much. Ross Crossing, Crumtown, Crow, all these areas here, y'all need to be in your tornado shelters at this time.
Possibly Corinth too, right where Brodere is.
Yeah, exactly. Depending on how well the circulation holds together here, coming up Highway 2 is Highway 2 that comes up Kossuth Road there that comes up into Corinth. You do have the Regional Health Center here on the west side of town. They're on the west side of Corinth. And you also have the airport right here as well, the Roscoe Turner Airport. So that's pretty much heading right in that direction. So definitely a dangerous situation here in and around the Corinth, Mississippi area. I do want to quickly jump back up here to our Paducah tornado because we are still seeing rotation on this as well, just on the east side now of Joppa. Coming into Metropolis. This thing's coming pretty much right over the north side of the radar.
Yeah.
But this still radar indicated rotation. Severe thunderstorms capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight line winds near Karnak, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. So, I mean, this whole section here is going to have straight line winds on it. Like pretty much from Carrier, Mills, well, probably just south of Eddiesville, right in this area here. All that. And that's all just moving east pretty much. and this is 65, 70 mile per hour straight line winds right in that area. So Paducah and all these areas are likely going to get in on, especially the northern side of Paducah, I think is going to get in on some of these really intense straight line winds.
Yeah.
You see, looking at the busy camera, you can see the wall cloud perfectly now.
Mm-hmm.
On this Corinth one?
Rizzy, Mississippi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You see it there.
Oh, yeah. Right here.
To the right of the screen.
Yep. Yeah, very, very well defined. And again, there could be a rain wrapped circulation inside of there that we're just not seeing really clearly. In between the lightning flashes, it's just so hard to really tell.
So it's really hard to tell what's going on.
It almost looks like if there was something, it almost looks like the shape of if it was something like an elephant trunk type tornado.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Coming out of that wall cloud on the left-hand side. But it's just, I can't see any sort of ground circulation, but it almost definitely looks like there's a funnel on it.
Yeah, it does.
Coming out of that wall cloud. It's just, it's so grainy,
It really is.
That's the annoying thing about some of these cameras, especially at night.
You definitely see some scud. I mean, it could definitely be a wall cloud for sure.
Yeah. Well, definitely a big shelf cloud there coming through. I'm sure that's, regardless, even if there's not a tornado there, that's going to be producing some 60 mile per hour winds easily on that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Got the gust front.
Let me come back to Tupelo. We'll have to keep an eye on some of these. Look at some of these storms down here south near Pontotoc in these areas. Yep. These storms are really starting to fire up as well.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised to start seeing some severe warnings getting put on some of these, especially this one kind of southwest of Pontotoc looks interesting. Yeah, look at this here. There's a little bit of rotation right there, just south of Tocopola.
Yep, I see that.
So that's a storm that we'll definitely be keeping an eye on. Good news with this storm here, it does look like the velocity, at least on the southern side, has kind of dropped down a good bit. Still northwest of Corinth, coming into the Winnesoga area. Still seeing some good rotation there. But it has weakened a little bit from the last scan from even what we were seeing, 5 minutes ago, I'd say.
Right.
But this tornado warning does continue here for that area.
Yep.
Yeah, just west, kind of, Winnesoga.
You're right back.
Between Winnesoga and Gift. I think that's basically gonna cross the border. This is gonna head probably up toward the Mitchie area, because it's not moving due east. Corinth is definitely gonna go on the north side of Corinth, if anything happens there, Rob.
I would agree with that. Oh, I mean, most of these storms are moving to the east-northeast right now. I mean,
all right, I've got a new tornado warning back up here. This does include the south side of Mayfield, just outside of Mayfield here. This is for southeastern Hickman County and southern Graves County there in western Kentucky. Goes till 8:45. This storm is near Fulton, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour.
Copy that.
So we've got that. We also have 2 new tornado warnings up here as well in eastern Illinois. We've got one here, look at along this line, just east of Olney. This is coming into the Claremont area. Yeah, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. So this is going to be through Claremont, Amity, probably south of Stringtown. Those areas need to be taken cover. And then up here between Martinsville and Marshall also as well. Let me flip over here. Man, the range folding tonight is
I
terrible.
know. I was just gonna say. I
Oh my
was going over to that
goodness.
radar, and it's just range folded all the way around.
You can see it a little bit better, but still, it's just ugh. That's just frustrating. Let me.
So yeah,
I'm gonna go up to the
Marshall, Martinsville, that area along I-70, I'd say just south.
Okay, new severe thunderstorm warning. New tornado warning now on the east side of Paducah, Kentucky. They're coming out so fast, man. Tornado warning remains in effect for eastern Massac, Pope, western Livingston, central McCracken counties. Severe squall line capable of producing tornadoes and extensive straight line winds. Dixon Springs to Lovettsville moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. So that's this storm right here that we've been tracking. So Golconda, Smithland, Paducah, eastern Paducah especially. Those straight line winds are moving through the metropolis area right now. And Round Knob to Reevesville, we're talking 70 mile per hour, possibly even higher gusts. Maybe gusts up to 80 in that area. And then just south of Mayfield, right in this area here, kind of west of Cuba, seeing some rotation, not super strong, it looks like.
Yeah.
But, and then let's come back down here to Corinth. I'm going to flip Hazcams. I'm going to come to the Savannah Hazcam real quick. Tennessee. Whoa, nice cloud to ground lightning strike. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
look
is
at that.
well out ahead of that storm. Man, what an impressive lightning show if you were out there tonight.
Definitely.
Man, the cloud to ground lightning that you can pick up on some of these is just
Yeah. You can actually see like the lightning bolt come down from
Yeah.
the cloud. That's
Yeah.
actually pretty cool.
It's really cool, for sure. Really, really cool.
Mm-hmm. It is 75 degrees right now. Or that might be the dew point. I'm not too sure. But yeah.
No, that's the temperature there in Savannah.
Yep.
Pretty sure that's what the temperature will be. For a second, I thought this said the wind was 111 miles per hour. I'm like, what? 111 miles per hour?
Yeah, that would be no.
Coming back to
Yeah.
Renzi.
Yep.
This one's not as pixelated as the Savannah one is there for sure. So that's awesome. And again, guys, if y'all are wanting to check this stuff out, go to weatherwise.app. Weatherwise.app. And you can access it on any mobile device, computer. It is available.
Copy that. Great website. Great radar.
Yeah. Man, Greenville just got pounded where my in-laws live.
Yeah, I see that.
They're about to get a second round, too, from the storm over here in Lake Village.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to all be coming over to us here tomorrow morning.
Yep. Copy that.
Trying to make sure I can see here.
That stuff down there near Texas is going to be what we're getting.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. We might have a line coming in front of it. It might be, honestly, that other tornado risk area that might be coming down, honestly. Down here in southeast Alabama. So, we'll see.
I'm
You know
waiting
what
for
I'm
them to
surprised-
issue that this tornado watch. I thought it would be
Yeah.
coming out sooner rather than later.
I agree. Yeah, definitely. Surprised some of these storms up in Texas are still semi-discreet.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Kirbyville, over there near Maryville and DeRidder. So, It's definitely been one of the more impressive QLCS setups I've seen in a while.
Yeah, it is. But, I mean, like I was saying earlier, and this is going to be a 2-day event, guys. Like, this is just day one.
Yep.
Let's not forget about tomorrow, day two, right? Let's kind of come back here to our outlook. So this is what we have for the remainder of overnight tonight. So this orange shading that you're seeing here on this map, this is our enhanced risk area. I'm going to take the has cams off real quick. So this is pretty much all the way from Dothan, Alabama, all of western Georgia, up even through the western suburbs of Atlanta through tonight, and then all the way up here into Indianapolis area, pretty much where we see all these warnings. The yellow boxes, these are all severe thunderstorm warnings, meaning that a storm has either winds of 58 miles per hour or greater, or hail of 3-inch in diameter or greater. And then obviously the tornado warnings that you see, these are our red boxes that we've been talking about tonight. And we've got where the radar is showing us that we're actually picking up on rotation within the storm, those circulating winds that can produce tornadoes. So that's what we've got going on there. And then as we go from tonight into tomorrow, tomorrow's going to be what we call a moderate risk day. And I haven't seen a moderate risk in this area, including Washington, D.C., Richmond, Raleigh, even on the east side of Charlotte. Speaking of, there we go. There's that new tornado watch. We'll get to that here in just a second, which includes Huntsville. This is for tomorrow, and then that slight risk and enhanced risk off to the east, and even all the way down there to where you're at, Rob, in Tampa, in that slight risk tomorrow. So this whole storm system is going to continue tracking off to the east. And behind it, this is the crazy thing that I haven't even gotten to really dive deep into, is this snow. I mean, we have had an abundance of snowfall today across a large area from Wisconsin through Iowa, Minnesota, up here in the UP of Michigan, getting absolutely hammered. Some of these places are going to get 20, 30 inches of snow. We also have an ice storm, believe it or not. Yes, an ice storm that is ongoing here across parts of northern Michigan, from Manatee over to Cadillac. Anywhere you see this red, this is all freezing rain that's going on, where we've got that changeover from the rain to the freezing rain, and the sleet and snow further north. So this is an extremely, extremely powerful spring storm system that we have that is coming through.
Copy that.
All right,
Definitely.
So we do have this new tornado watch, Rob, that has now been issued, and this does include much of Tennessee, northern Alabama. If you want to pull it up on SPC, Rob,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they've got the graphics out yet.
They do. Wait,
Okay.
do they?
It literally just got posted. So I'm not.
Yeah.
That's why I know sometimes it takes them a minute. But while Rob's looking into that, guys, we'll kind of take a look over here. So this area here, I'm going to turn this area in shading pretty much from the Tennessee Kentucky border south. It includes Dalton up through Fort Payne, Huntsville, Decatur, Russellville, all this. This is a new tornado watch that has been issued. And this is going to be going until 3 a.m. Central, 4 a.m. Eastern. In Georgia, this does include Catoosa, Dade, Walker, and Whitefield counties. So we are starting to see our first tornado watch here in northwest Georgia. Again, that'll get through about 3 a.m. And then it'll be later tomorrow morning when that line is moving through here, the Atlanta metro area and those regions.
I got it up.
Okay, perfect. Give me just a second. Yeah, that's perfect.
I believe this is the correct one, right?
Yes, that is the correct one. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So this is for northern Alabama, far northwest Georgia, and middle into eastern Tennessee till 3 a.m., like Joey was saying. A few tornadoes and a couple intense possible. Widespread danger winds up to 80 miles per hour likely. And isolated large hail up to half an inch in diameter possible. Wow. I've never seen half an inch for a hail diameter. I thought they would just do none. But yeah, there you go.
So that is new. I'm wondering if they're going to issue a separate watch. I bet they'll issue a separate watch, possibly further south than that, to include the Birmingham metro area.
I was gonna say that I thought they would definitely shift it a little more south.
Because they do have that
Nope.
mesoscale discussion, but I think this watch here is really for this first line of storms.
Yep.
And then they'll add in another watch for when
That's smart.
this line here in Greenville and that area kind of moves through.
90% chance of 10 or more severe wind events in this area.
Yeah, I think Nashville, Huntsville, this I-65 corridor here, I think around midnight, it's going to be lit up like a Christmas tree with severe thunderstorm warnings with 70 mile per hour damaging winds going on here overnight tonight.
So make sure you have multiple ways to receive alerts because it's going to be a very long night for most folks in the Central Dixie Valley and parts of the Eastern Mississippi Valley. So
Yeah, let's kind of come back to this Corinth storm real quick, Rob, because this is really, really taking shape again. Big hail core on it just north of Corinth.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That you can see here. And we're still seeing some rotation, pretty much not super strong, but just on the southwest side of Corinth coming in. So again, Corinth, continue taking your tornado precautions. And then up here toward Acton, Liberty, these areas as well, seeing that rotational area as well up here toward Mitchie. So all these areas, that's in Tennessee, and then Corinth, Mississippi. So they did go with a severe thunderstorm warning on this, so does not look like they're going to extend that tornado warning. I think the degree of rotation has dropped down a good little bit from what they were thinking earlier. So that is some good news there for some of these areas off to the east and northeast area with that line.
Yeah, copy that.
And then these storms up here near Paducah, also we've seen a lot of these tornado warnings drop off. Still keeping an eye here. Little bit of rotation here just east of Mayfield. Keep an eye on that, but still very strong damaging winds moving through with this line as well. So we're seeing a little bit, which is good, seeing a little bit of a lull in activity with the tornado warnings. I mean, we were at 16 tornado warnings earlier, and now I think we're down to 2, if I stand corrected. No, we're at 4. Oh, we have these ones up here. That's right. We still have these up here in Illinois. We've got these 2 up here. I forgot about these guys.
This one's about to expire. This one's moved outside the polygon, so we're going to be down to 3 soon, I think.
Yeah.
Up in Illinois.
Yeah, the Marshall one.
Yep.
Only that one's moved out. Here's the line. You can clearly look at the velocities on this. You can clearly see where that 70 mile per hour line, pretty much from Robinson down coming into Lawrenceville, Mount Carmel, Grayville. Y'all watch out down there. Princeton, Armstrong, all these areas here, pretty much coming into if you live along the Indiana-Illinois state line, this line of 70, 80 mile per hour winds is coming your way. I mean, where we see these bright colors here, we're talking, this is 62, 65, 70 mile per hour winds here in these areas. So that is going to do some damage for sure.
Copy that. I agree.
I want to take a look at our storm reports real quick, see what we're at so far for today. I'm sure it's gone up. Yeah. We're at 66 wind reports now and 21 hail reports so far today.
Yeah, there's been a lot of wind reports. I knew that was going to be the biggest chunk of all 3.
Yeah. Oh, let me show you guys this. This is absolutely insane. I'm going to share what we call our hazards map with you guys so you can see this. This here, let me zoom in here.
It's a mess right now.
This shows you Right? So all this stuff up here in orange in southern Minnesota, Wisconsin, UP of Michigan, Iowa, even into northern and northwest Illinois, those are blizzard warnings you have on the northern side of this, because you've got 60, 70 mile per hour winds and blowing snow up there. And then down here where all this yellow and orange is that we've been talking, that's all of our severe thunderstorm warnings. Then we have a ton of red flag warnings here across New Mexico and Texas. So I mean, this is a extremely, extremely powerful storm system that we have that is moving through right now. So some days there's this map is pretty white. It doesn't have a whole lot of color on it. But tonight, I mean, we got the whole spectrum here going on, from Minnesota and Wisconsin all the way down to Louisiana, getting in on these tornado watches tonight and tornado warnings. So
yeah, I would agree, definitely.
And again, this just gives you the big picture look here. You can see the snow still coming down there. I mean, even over here in Peoria, Springfield, Davenport, getting pounded. Rockford, Illinois, up toward Milwaukee, getting in on a little bit of that sleet mixture. And then this, I'm gonna be curious to see what this ice storm up here is like. I didn't even see. Do they even have any ice storm warnings going on up there in that area?
Good question.
They do. I think they do. I believe they do have ice storm warnings. Yes. Yeah, they do have ice storm warnings there for that, for these counties there in Michigan. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I'm going to go up and look at the amount of snow they got up in the UP.
I mean, this is just an unreal storm system.
Yeah.
Like, just with how strong it is. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So I think this Corinth. Yeah, we're just down to the one tornado warning now. Down here in Corinth, and this one expires here in 13 minutes. So one tornado warning, 23 severe thunderstorm warnings currently on the board right now.
Definitely a big difference from like 6 hours ago.
Oh, yeah. It was absolutely nuts earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the live chat tonight isn't working.
What do you mean?
On YouTube.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah. Anytime I try and load it up, it just says something went wrong. So I'm not sure if YouTube's having some issues tonight. But that does kind of stink.
It does, yeah. Yep. This tour warn's starting to get into Tennessee now from Corinth.
Yeah, that is pretty much right across the border right now.
Yeah.
I come back here.
Curious what these storms down in Texas are doing. Not much, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is right here around Childers Hill, Chambers area, Shiloh. That's where the peak area of rotation on that is looking to be right now.
Copy that.
Put the Hascam stuff back on and drop that off there.
Shit. Looks like Missouri and Arkansas are done for the night when it goes severe weather.
Yeah, everything's east of there now.
Yep.
It's all coming here in Tennessee. Corey Gherkin's out there. Brett Adair's headed east, trying to get out ahead of this.
So it's going to be all about Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, and Eastern Mississippi.
So a lot of lightning out there.
Oh yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on this storm. Look at this here, north. We were talking about this earlier, Rob. This storm here near Pontotoc, Mississippi, west of Tupelo. New severe thunderstorm warning on it. 60-mile-per-hour winds and 1-inch hail. But I'm keeping an eye on this area of rotation, pretty much west of Enville and Sherman. Would not be surprised to see this eventually get a tornado warning put on this storm here near Longview. That one's probably going to end up becoming a tornadic storm here in the not too distant future, I think.
Is that in that line to the east, or is that the line behind it?
That's the line to the east, yeah. This is just west of Tupelo pretty much right now, north of Pontotoc.
I see it now. Copy that.
And it's got a big old hail core on it as well.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Longview,
Just
Pontotoc, that area.
Chesterville, yeah, I see that now.
So that's our new area of interest. And then here around Kendrick, that's probably going to become like a QLCS type of tornadic system.
Yeah.
Has not issued a new tornado warning on this storm. They're probably going to drop this tornado warning here because it's about to all move out of the warned area. And I bet this is going to be our next one right here around Longview. Yep. That's going to be our next player. We'll have to keep an eye on this cell to the south near Pontotoc, see how it interacts with it, because it could have some interaction for sure.
Yep, if it stays semi-discrete from the rest of that little cluster, it definitely could do something. Or even if it's part of the line, it could definitely do something too, embedded into the line.
Okay, looks like the live chat is working again here. I just sent a test message, so it actually pulled up. So if you're just joining us, guys, hop in that live chat for me and let us know where you're watching from. Feel free to ask your questions as well as we're tracking these storms. We're also keeping an eye on things that are going to be going on tomorrow, because I know tomorrow we've got a lot that's going to be happening as well off to the east with this storm system. So if you've got a question, you can go ahead and drop that in the chat, and I'll definitely try and answer those, or Rob will jump in as well.
We have a new metascale discussion.
All right. Let me get you pulled up here, Rob. All right. Go ahead.
So we have a new metascale discussion for southeast Louisiana, southern Mississippi, and southwestern and west central Alabama. A tornado watch is likely. Damage, wind, and tornado risk to increase this evening for this area here.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That includes New Orleans, Jackson, over toward Hattiesburg, that area. So
Mobile, yeah.
It doesn't. Oh, yeah, it does include Mobile too, and Meridian. Yep. So yeah, we're gonna start seeing these tornado watches shifting off to the east as we go through this evening.
Yep, copy that. And I think we had one more new one too. I think that might have been a continuation though.
This one, I was about to say there's a new one up here near Indianapolis.
Yeah, copy that. So they're continuing the two watches, the severe and the tornado. That's pretty much it.
Yep.
Just wanted to show you that.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, so let's kind of go back through our line for folks that are just now joining us, because I think we've got some new folks tuning in here. We've been tracking here this evening a pretty powerful, I'm going to give the composite view, really powerful storm system stretching from now Indiana all the way down through Kentucky, eastern Illinois, back through western Tennessee, northern Mississippi, back into Louisiana, and even eastern Texas. Ton of severe weather all up and down this line here. We've seen numerous tornado warnings, a lot of 60 to 70 mile per hour wind damage reports coming through, especially here with this main line that's kind of coming through from just southwest of Indianapolis down through coming into Evansville now. down through Murray, Jackson, Tennessee, all the way down here into Oxford, Mississippi, and back into the Greenville area, and then more of a broken line here back through Louisiana and stuff like that. And then on the back side of this same storm system, we've got blizzard conditions that have been ongoing tonight, where we've got 18 to 24 inches of snow in parts of Wisconsin, UP of Michigan, even southern Minnesota has gotten over a foot of snow. Iowa's gotten over a foot of snow. We also have an ice storm warning, an ongoing ice storm that has been ongoing across parts of northern Michigan tonight, even over into Toronto. So this is an extremely powerful storm, Rob. What are you thinking, Rob, here? I got us here on the Discord. What are you thinking as far as the rest of tonight, overnight goes? What would be some things that you would encourage people to be prepared for as we continue to traverse through this evening and into the overnight hours?
Yeah, so as we just said, they did put out a new Mexico discussion for Southeast Louisiana and Southern Mississippi. I mean, I'd say anywhere from that area all the way into Alabama and Georgia, even into up here in Tennessee and Eastern Kentucky. I mean, as this traverses to the east, southeast, we'll have that, QLCS continue because it does have energy. It has plenty of energy and its ability to, go into. So, anywhere in these areas where you see these lines, storms down in Louisiana, Mississippi. I mean, I would watch if I was in Alabama, Panhandle of Florida, and in Western Georgia. And then everything south, I would definitely watch in the very southern Gulf state areas. So, definitely gonna see more damaging wind threats, like we said earlier. Definitely might see some, 70, 80 mile per hour winds, especially in Tennessee and northern Alabama. So yeah. I think the tornado threat's really going to ramp up tomorrow as sunlight starts to come in and that diurnal heating really starts to, gradually increase the chance of better instability and moisture return.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of tomorrow, I do want to show this. This is tomorrow's severe weather outlook. So you can see here we have what is called a moderate risk of severe weather. So severe weather gets rated on basically a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest, which would be a high risk. So we don't get too many moderates every year. Maybe 5 or 6 in a year. I'd say no more than really 10 is probably about the maximum that I'll see. But this includes some pretty big cities, Robin. We're talking in and around the Baltimore down to Washington, Richmond, Raleigh, Durham area, even almost down here toward Columbia, South Carolina, east of Charlotte. And this is mainly, like you mentioned, Rob, going to be a big wind threat, but I also think we could see some strong tornadoes with this as well, potentially EF2 or stronger, not out of the question as we go into the day tomorrow. And this will be a daytime event tomorrow. This will really start across West Virginia into western North Carolina early tomorrow morning around 6, 7 a.m. And then as it traverses east throughout the day, it'll be coming into this moderate area right around that peak heating of the day. We're going to see our upper level trough that Rob's mentioned we've been talking about. That's going to go from what we call a neutral tilt to more of a negative tilt, which is going to enhance those storms as they move to the east throughout the afternoon and into the early evening tomorrow. I mean, and that enhanced risk goes all the way down here through Valdosta, Brunswick, all the way to the East Coast, all the way up here even into the Philadelphia area. So this is going to be a big, big event tomorrow. Obviously, we've got a lot going on today, but I think tomorrow could even be a bigger day than today, especially when it comes to the tornado threat. I think the tornado threat overnight tonight, I'm going to be interested to see how that develops in Alabama, and then throughout the day tomorrow as we get into the North Carolina and Virginia area as well.
I agree 100%. So if you're in those areas,
we do
definitely
have a new tornado warning to talk about here on this Corinth storm. So this has just now come out for that storm. Major hail core as well. So this is a tornado warning for central Hardin County there in West Tennessee. That goes till 9:15 Central Time. This is located near Pickwick Dam or near Pickwick Landing State Park, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. So let's kind of take a look at our, just here near, actually I almost have two little areas there. Pickwick and Nixon. There's Pittsburgh Landing. Here near Brunton Beach. So all of these areas. So Brunton Beach, Lowerly, Nixon, Maddox, Center Star, Big Ivy, Gilsis, Mills, and Center Star. All of those areas need to be taking their tornado precautions. And even up here toward Olive Hill with this storm moving in. So here's our area of rotation. Right here near Counts. Seeing that?
Yeah.
It's not super strong, but it definitely
No.
is. It definitely it almost is cycling again. So right in this area is kind of what we're looking at. And then we almost have this is hard to tell almost if that's a secondary area. Let me flip back to... it's probably not. It's actually just probably hail. This also has massive hail on it. Look at this hail core on it. Whew.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you want to talk about some, this probably some, I'm curious, 70 mile per hour winds, 1.25 inch hail as well, $50 size hail. So we've got all the triple threat here with this. We've got the hail, we've got the tornado, and we've got the damaging winds. So this area needs to be taking your severe weather tornado precautions. Because this is... let me go.
I agree.
This is definitely getting serious. Yeah, there's Pickwick Landing. Yeah, right just west of there is kind of where that key rotation is trying to develop. So Brunton Branch, Lowry, Big Ivy, Gillisis Mills, all these areas, y'all need to be taking those tornado precautions. Get to the lowest level of your home, interior, away from any doors and windows. If you don't have a basement, put as many walls as you can in between you and the outside. Cover your head. If you do have a basement, definitely get in the basement or in a storm shelter if you have one. Because this storm is approaching areas. And that's the thing with this type of these QLCS and quick tornadoes. They can even be on the ground for 2-3 minutes, and the radar, it happened literally in between the radar scans where the radar doesn't pick it up. So that's why when a tornado warning is issued, you need to take it seriously as if a tornado is on the ground and occurring. Even though right now there is not a confirmed tornado with the storm, but we want you to rather be safe than sorry. Wait till the area of circulation passes off to your east. So yeah, this is definitely a tightening circulation a little bit. Just around the Pickwick Landing. It's trying to get organized in and around between Wind Springs and Brunton Branch. So definitely keeping an eye on that area. Let's see if we've got any other... I think that's the only tornado warning we have right now. Yes, that is the only tornado warning at this time.
Yep, copy that. That's correct.
Flip radar sites here. Yeah, that one doesn't give it quite as detailed. I think sometimes I'm going to flip. I'm coming off of, believe it or not, Rob, the Huntsville radar. I feel like I can see it a little bit better. At least the mid-level circulation. I can see that a little bit better. Let me come off this radar. Ooh.
I can see that. Actually.
That one's just outside that range. That Lawrenceburg radar, it's just outside of there. Tupelo one. Yeah, you can see it right there. Brunton Branch. Almost a little second circulation maybe trying to develop up east of Maddox. So again, this storm is moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is near the Pickwick Landing State Park area. Radar indicator rotation. This includes Savannah, Pickwick, Landing State Park, Olive Hill, Counts, Lowry, Hamburg, Brunton Branch, Center Star, Maddox, Walkerton, Olive Hill, and Childers Hill. All those areas here in southwestern, south central Tennessee. It's kind of on the border of southwest and south central Tennessee.
Yeah.
I'd almost
It's
consider that
very
southwest Tennessee.
Yeah.
You know? I'd say the county to the east is where south central Tennessee starts.
Yeah, copy that.
Man, I'm just glad some of this is the tornado warnings at least have calmed down a little bit. Getting a little bit of a lull. Still with 24 severe thunderstorm warnings though. I'm keeping an eye on this. I'm surprised that this hasn't gone tornado warned yet. The storm north of Tupelo. Seeing a little bit of rotation. If I was in Saltillo, Guntown, that area, I'd probably be taking some precautions based on this velocity image. Definitely showing some signs of rotation.
Yeah, I can see that. Just west of Mount Vernon, well, at Mount Vernon, just north of there.
Public at 8:42 p.m. Quarter-size hail was reported in Sherman. They're in Mississippi. So, getting some hail reports coming in on that.
Copy that. Looks like it's just near Frog Island and getting into Saltillo. Yeah.
Yeah, Saltillo.
Saltillo.
Yep. Just north of Mount Vernon there. Keeping an eye on that area.
Yep.
Meanwhile, this storm here, Brunton Branch, Lowerly, Big Ivy, all are kind of in line for this area of rotation on this storm. There's just not... Okay, there we go. We got a new scan. Yeah, still just not... What radar site was I coming off of earlier? I was coming off Huntsville, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is pretty much just southwest of Brunton Branch. Maybe a little bit further east of there, because this is that mid-level rotation that we're really looking at. You can really see the mid-level, but the low-level rotation, I'm just not able to get a good read on that off of any of these radar sites. That's decent. There's definitely a rotation there.
You can definitely see it, but it is a little hard to see on the other radar. I want to say it's just east of Aberdeen, Mississippi. I don't know which one that is. Tupelo area. I don't know.
Oh yeah, They just updated that severe thunderstorm warning for that same storm.
Yep. Copy that.
Yeah, the velocities dropped down a little bit on that storm there.
Yeah.
So that's good. But still, that tornado warning, this tornado warning here that we're looking at in Tennessee, just kind of includes Savannah, Olive Hill, this area here, north of Tupelo, Mississippi. Here's Tupelo, Mississippi, kind of northeast of there on that line. This is our one and only tornado warning that we have right now. And it goes till 9:15 Central. Let's see if we got a HazCam over here. There might be one, maybe. Well, there's one here in Waynesboro. I'm not sure if that's looking west. You can see the lightning, though. Nice lightning off in the distance. Even on that Waynesboro, Tennessee has cam. Beautiful lightning show.
The one that I see that's closest is the one that was down near, where was that? I can't remember what city it was, but yeah, it was right down there somewhere. Rhinesy. That one's just way south of there.
Yeah. At least I
So.
think this Waynesboro window is kind of looking off to the west area.
Yeah, I can see that. There's also one near like, okay, yeah, that Waynesboro is actually too bad. Actually, I see it now. A lot of lightning. A lot of lightning.
Man, it would just be awesome just seeing the lightning show with this line of storms. And I'm sure like tomorrow morning when it's coming through, I'm not sure what the electrical energy will be like per se. But if it's anything like this, man, it's going to just be insane. So that's the other thing, folks, with this line of storms coming through. Unplug valuable electronics because this whole line of storms is very, very, has a lot of lightning in it for sure. But make sure you've got your weather radio plugged in or have it on battery power. So, hey, is that? Man, that is. I'm wondering if there's a tornado in there somewhere where you're seeing those little power flashes near the ground way there in the distance, Rob.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like there were a couple. It almost seemed like there were little power flashes back there a minute ago. Like down here, kind of where. Can you see where my mouse is?
Hold on. Yes, I could see that.
Kind of down in this area. I'm almost wondering if there's something right there. I just can't tell.
Could be. I could see what you're looking at, and that could definitely be something maybe.
But that is just hard to tell if that's a tornado or not. But that very well might be a little gray. I mean, it's super far away. I just cannot tell.
Yeah, it's definitely not in the foreground. It's in the background of that.
Yeah. That's the thing about these cameras. But even if not, that's definitely some sky. You can see how fast these clouds are moving, though, Rob.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Like. Yeah, this Waynesboro, Tennessee Hascam is definitely pretty good. I'm pretty sure this is looking southwest, pretty much right into this tornado warning storm.
Yeah, definitely looking either southwest or like, just due west, but I'm pretty sure it's southwest.
Man, the lightning, I just cannot get over the lightning on
You were saying that the clouds were traversing really. Yeah, they really are. And that's that low level jet, pushing all of this east and southeast,
Speaking of, let's I'm going to take a look, kind of see what the meso analysis on this is while that's up. I haven't even gotten to take a look at current meso analysis. Let's go national. Oh man. Upper air, let's go. Look at this, Rob.
Alrighty.
I'm going to flip over here. So this is our meso-analysis page. So just like Rob was talking about, this is our 300 millibar winds, so our upper level jet winds. And we can see, this is 90, 100 knot upper level jet here. Look at this trough axis, man. So pretty much, it's pretty much a neutral trough right now.
Yep.
And then I want to see if I can see our low level jet here. It doesn't have. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and here's that low level jet. I mean, it's coming in just ahead of the storms there in Mississippi. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, 6 hours from now, this is going to be pretty much coming into eastern Alabama and getting ready
Yep.
coming into Georgia. And we're talking 850 millibar winds of 50 to 60 knots down there across South Alabama. I want to see our look at this this is the violent tornado parameter. Look here right now where that storm's ongoing. That
Wow.
we were looking at there across northeast Mississippi.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much right in that area there. So it's like there's going to be a violent tornado. That's where it would be at.
Yeah, I'm thinking like
parameters.
what is it, like northeast of Tupelo, like Iuka, Burnsville, Corinth. I think once that stuff behind the first line comes over, I think we might see another round in Corinth.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not a super great.
The only thing that will limit it is the instability that it's been cold pooling. But I think there's still enough instability that you're going to get something possibly.
Yes, this is. It's really hard to get a nail down on. Sorry. On
No, you're
that
good.
report. Hey there, Deutsch Mickey. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome in.
Keeping an eye on this tornado warning right now. Believe it or not, this is the only tornado warning that we've got here in Tennessee. It is just northeast of Corinth, Tennessee. This is in and around the Maddox, Big Ivy, Tennessee area here. Sorry, Corinth, Mississippi, not Corinth, Tennessee. Goes for another 13 minutes. We've been keeping an eye on this Pickwick State Park area. It's not looking quite as impressive. I mean, if there's anything, it's probably was rain wrapped. But yeah, this is coming into Waynesboro. Looking at that has cam there. It would be south of there. But if there's anything, it's going to be rain wrapped.
Yeah. Or rain shield. I mean, there's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's already coming down there. You can see it now. It's pouring there.
Oh, yeah.
In Waynesboro.
Yeah. They're getting the northeast side of that storm.
Yeah. And it's got a decent little hail core to it as well. I mean, not huge, but decent.
Yeah, decent. Yeah. Like maybe like an inch and a quarter, inch and a half, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, this whole line's still moving at 60 mile per hour plus.
Yeah.
I am kind of surprised. I'm wondering if this part of the front is going to kind of catch up. And then as this line approaches Nashville here, if we're going to see a big increase in some of this straight line damaging winds here in west central Tennessee.
That's a good point, honestly. I mean, maybe
like this area here, if it can congeal, and become basically a more powerful squall line, in a sense, squall out, so to say. And then we've got this line. This part of the line's looking really good from Oxford back down to Lake Providence. Look how, I mean, Grenada's about to get pounded. Look at this. Look, check out this Grenada.
Yeah.
They
Look at
are
that.
about to get blasted with. Oh man, is it not even coming up? Did it get blown away already?
I
Oh
don't know.
man,
That's a good
someone's
idea.
about to get blown away.
No.
Yeah, the Grenada
We can
has
check.
Tim's totally not coming up.
I can check the one by Winona, but that's a little too south.
Yeah, Winona.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's coming up, but it's very windy. You can see things are kind of shaking around a little bit.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't see any light. Oh,
Speaking
and
of
they just
Winona, they
issued
just got put under a severe thunderstorm
Yep.
warning. Yep.
I was just gonna say that. Yep.
Yeah, so that it's coming in. It's moving through Greenwood, Carrollton, up toward Coffeyville
Yeah.
right now.
I think Aberdeen, that cam just east near Aberdeen, might be a good one to look at later on down the line.
Yeah. And yeah, nice lightning on that whole line.
And Amory and all that. So yeah, even Verona too. So
Brett Adair's headed back to he's headed back to Alabama, it looks like.
yeah, I
Headed
see
back
that.
east.
Hey,
Yep.
big time coupling about to go into northwest Lauderdale.
That's where the action's gonna be, like, mid morning. So
Yeah.
All right, this next one though is the one to me. We probably need to stay close to Cherokee.
probably a good call to head back east and station until something happens.
I think he's actually. Oh yeah, look at the storm down here near Marietta. That's gonna go tornado warned. That's what he's getting in
Marietta.
position for right here.
Oh, dude, look, it's trying to get a bounded weak echo region on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, that'll go tornado warned. That'll head up right toward where he's at there in Cherokee for sure. That's what he's getting in position for that guy right there. So we'll keep an eye on that. This will be probably one of our next players here because it's pretty much all to itself. See this storm right here? It is all to itself. That's going to be one of the storms of the night, maybe. It's the southern. It has nothing to compete with it to the south right now. And if it can stay out ahead of this main line here, then it is going to go nuts here. So if I'm in Marietta, New Site, East Prentice, you've got to keep an eye on this storm off to your southwest. This thing could rapidly intensify and be tornado warned here very, very soon. I mean, I'm talking this will probably become in tornado warned here in the next couple minutes. Oh, yeah.
Really? Wow.
Tishomingo, this will head up through Tishomingo, Payton eventually, and then up here toward Cherokee, where Brett's at. So
Iuka too.
Yeah. So keep an eye on that storm. This storm up here near Big Ivy, that tornado warning is expiring here in 8 minutes.
Yeah, I was kind of figuring that.
Keep an eye. Let's see what's going on back over here near Blue Mountain.
Oh,
in that area.
it's starting to look like it's getting some sort of inflow to it. Next new scan looks really good on that one near Marietta.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's starting to wrap up a little bit.
Yep. I should check what the
Hobo Station. I love that. Hobo Station, man. Okay. Hobo Station is about to get pounded by some hail. That's hilarious.
Jeez.
I can't believe there's a town named Hobo Station.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
That is crazy.
Oh, man. That way they
New
send all the
site is right
hobos.
east.
Yeah. People are like, we need a new site, so we'll just build a new site right here. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man. All right, so yeah, Marietta, Hobo Station, and new site. Y'all are all in line for this. Do we have any has cams down here on this storm anywhere nearby? Is there anything? Doesn't look like it. Severe thunderstorm warning. I thought that was going to be a tornado warning, but it's not.
Me too.
But they do have tornado possible tag on it, Rob, right here. Tornado possible. Okay.
Yep.
So this is for northwestern Itawamba County, northeastern Lee County, Tishomingo County, and East Prentice County. They're all in northeast Mississippi. That goes till 10:15 Central. Severe thunderstorm located near Pratt's, Friendship, Moving northeast at 45 mile per hour, 60 mile per hour winds, $half size hail, tornado possible. Remain alert for possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly. Yeah, this one would be a quick developer for sure.
I would agree with that.
Is that Corey? Yeah, that's Corey. I'm trying to think who else is out there. Corey, Brett, is that it? I know Brad was out there, but and Adam. Adam's way back there. Things have tapered off a little bit in Louisiana.
Yep.
What time is it? It's 10. Well, compared to the HRRR, the HRRR had this line moving into northwest Alabama at 11 o'clock. So I think that the HRRR that I was looking at is actually pretty accurate. Is Hobo Station about to get blown away? Yeah, I think it might. That's this storm here. That's what we were just talking about. Where in the world? Oh, there's Hobo Station. Oh, well, just south of there. Just south of there. Marietta, I think, is really in the Bulls. Oh, yeah. Marietta.
Yep.
There's the new scan. It's more broad. It's more broad rotation. Honestly, it looks better.
It might go east to Hobo Station now.
Yeah, it's gonna go up, probably up closer to New Site, is my guess.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, it's looking better. Now it's almost weakened out a little bit.
Yeah, it's not looking as good as it did.
I think it's trying to still get organized.
Yep.
Because remember, that's that same storm that we were looking at Pontotoc earlier. Remember? When I was talking about it, right, I'll show you when. It was like right there. That's when it first caught my attention, when I first got that SVR.
Yeah, I remember when you were saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that same storm from Pontotoc.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, they did not reissue a tornado warning on this one.
No.
Up here.
Do we have any tornado warnings right now?
We just have the one, I think.
That expires.
Yeah, they're just going to let it expire. This one up here. It's pretty much, the circulation's, though, pretty much out of that area. It's actually off here closer to Collinwood. I'm going to come back to this Waynesboro camera real quick.
Copy that.
Oh, yeah, they're getting blasted.
Yeah, I see that. Just hail, rain, everything.
Yeah. Can barely even see anything on that camera right now.
Nope.
Struggling to even keep up. They're just getting... Yeah, they're about to get blasted with some hail probably even. So, oh yeah, Hobo Station, look at this. Look at that. Look at that hail core there. That's got to have a hail core on it.
They're definitely getting the hail.
Oh yeah, they're definitely going to get the hail there. Marietta and Hobo Station. You can get pounded with some hail tonight. Hopefully they got your car pulled inside the garage. What's this warning have for hail? Oh, 1.25 inches. 1.25 inches hail, $half size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, copy that.
Yeah, now look at these new severe thunderstorm warnings coming out for this line in Mississippi. They're really starting to put them out here. 70 mile per hour winds, 70 mile per hour winds, 70 mile per hour winds. Yeah, this part of the line right now is definitely from Greenwood up through Grenada up toward Oxford. That whole section of that line is starting to rip some 70 mile per hour winds. I want to see what this. Surprisingly, I thought the worst of the wind damage was going to be up here in this part of the line, in and around Tennessee. I mean, Clarksville, Hopkinsville, these areas are getting some, but it's just honestly not as bow echoey as some of these other areas. That's interesting.
It
that
was
little
up
storm.
in Illinois earlier today. It did have that bow.
Oh yeah, when it
I
was
will say.
going through Illinois. Yeah, like up
Yes.
here, like look at this. This part of the line, that's got some
Mhm.
intensity to it. You
Up
know,
near Indiana.
Jasper, still 60-mile-per-hour winds for these
Yeah, look
areas.
at that little Boeing segment just north of Boonville and west
Yeah.
of Jasper. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's got a little bit. It does have that big cold pool that you were talking about earlier. Look at all this preliminary precipitation out
Yeah.
ahead of it. You know.
Yep, definitely has that. So, if Ohio does get anything, I don't think it will be Tor. I do think it's gonna be wind-driven SVRs, but tornado, I doubt.
Yeah.
But Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, and Eastern Mississippi is where I'm concerned for the rest and Eastern Louisiana too.
Yeah, I think Mississippi here is gonna, in the next hour or two, gonna really start, especially this part of the line. I think here along 82 Interstate 55 from Jackson up to Grenada. I think that whole corridor of Interstate 55 could easily see some of these 70-mile-per-hour winds, because this segment of the line is really starting to look healthy right now. Really starting to come together a little bit.
I'm looking at DeRidder in Louisiana, just south of the KPOE radar, and pretty decent little rotation down there. Nothing crazy, but
Oh yeah, down here.
Yeah.
Near Maryville.
Yep.
Yeah, it's trying to form something. Maybe that could be some
It's trying.
QLCS storms later for sure.
And these are very semi-discrete. Like these have struggled to be into a line all day until now.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising because typically you think of some of with these, but I think part of it too, Rob, is where the Jetmax is. The Jetmax is a little bit further removed away from this part, and it's a little bit further north. So
that's a good point. Man, this appendage is looking better near Hobo Station and New Site. It's got a nice little look to it.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know if it has enough to, go Torwarn. I mean, it does look like it could.
Yeah.
It has a look to it.
It does. It does have the look. And it doesn't have anything to compete with to the south.
No,
I'm worried
it really
if this line though is gonna how long it's gonna stay semi-discrete like this.
Yeah.
That
I agree.
is the big question. If this can stay semi-discrete, then Tishmingo, Payton, all these areas, Hobo Station, you're just about in the clear. New Site's like right in the bullseye though, right now.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, New Site, just south of Hobo Station, west of New Site. That's where your rotation's trying to develop.
Yep. Let's see if this Russellville cam will show me anything. Probably not.
You can actually see it pretty good on the 1.3 tilt there, just south of Hobo Station.
New
update.
severe thunderstorm warning. Yep.
Yeah, they updated it.
Still
70
tornado
mile per hour.
possible.
Yeah, damage threat considerable. They've got the damage threat considerable tag on it though now. 917 severe thunderstorm located 7 miles southwest of Burton, moving northeast at 50, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and ping pong ball size hail on this storm. Main alert for possible tornado. Tornado possible. Thunderstorm damage threat considerable. 1.5 inch hail now and 70-mile-per-hour winds. Yeah, this storm here, that's a nice little supercell. There's your hail core right there, man, just north of New Site. So if I'm in Tishomingo, y'all need to be prepared for some massive hail coming in here. Tishomingo, Burton area.
Hayden, all that, yeah.
Let's see our velocities. It's definitely trying. It's just not super well organized, but that's going to be coming up toward Tishomingo. Between Marietta there. New Site. It's just a little bit still broad. Still a little bit broad.
Oh, if you're in Hobo Station, you're pretty much out of it. You're probably just getting the leading edge of the rear flank, if there is one.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that new scan does not look good.
No, it doesn't.
It. Well, I guess that's a good thing they didn't tornado warn it. It just hasn't pulled together like I thought. I'm wondering if the cold pool's kind of causing some issues with it.
That's what I was thinking. That, or I don't know. Maybe because it doesn't have enough like instability. I don't really know.
Yeah. It's having some struggling a little bit. All right.
It
Also,
is.
by the way, Rob, I am proud to say that there are 0 tornado warnings on the board right now. We are
Nice.
at just 24 severe thunderstorm warnings. Question is, how long until we get our next tornado warning? It's 10:20 Eastern, 9:20 Central. Look at this little area here coming over toward Dumas. Let's flip over to velocity here. Oh, I could see a QLCS tornado popping up here west of Dumas, man. Down here near
I
New
was
Albany, look at that.
Yeah, I was looking at that a little bit, but yeah, I didn't really look at that far into it.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. Around New Albany, Dumas, I wouldn't be surprised. That could be a QLCS tornado right there on that line. That's what we're going to have to watch for, is areas like this.
Yep, I agree.
Because a lot of these are going to be in and out. See, and now the new scan, it's like almost gone. You know, it just doesn't look quite as good as it did the last scan.
No. That cell really is trying, though, just west of Toshimingo.
Yeah. It's got
I
a
wonder
lot
if
of
this
lightning
stuff-
on it.
Yeah, I wonder if this stuff coming in from Louisiana might be something we need to watch, too, for, semi-discreet, if it breaks up a little bit.
Yeah. Or even some of the stuff, look out here out near Baton Rouge and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah,
These storms
exactly.
here, if they can get rooted in the surface
Yep.
in the next couple
Exactly.
hours, all these storms could be ones to watch down here near Columbia, Hattiesburg. I mean, that's where that mesoscale discussion is. So,
Yeah, I just feel like any prefrontal cell that comes in front of this main line is just going to turn into a cluster, because that's what's happened so far.
yeah.
It hasn't really had time to, like, except for this cell in Mississippi, it hasn't really had time to become its own renegade.
Yeah, and even this is still loosely attached to this line
Yeah.
north of it. It's not directly, but it is still somewhat loosely
Yeah,
loosely
it
attached.
is.
And you also have the outflow from the storms behind it that could be,
Yep.
undercutting some of that circulation as well. So I don't know
That's
if
a
that
good
one's
point.
gonna be able to do it. Let me put this back in motion. I want to see how the
So far, no new med skill discussions, which is a good thing.
that storm's just struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why I like watching back. So you can kind of see how it's kind of changed over time. It's definitely in a weird phase right now.
Yeah, it looks like the hook area is kind of like almost like not sharp. Like it doesn't have like that sharpness.
no.
Yeah.
It's lost. I mean, it still has a good hail core. Regardless, Tishomingo and Payton, y'all are about to get blasted by some $50 size hail. Regardless. But yeah,
That's pretty much it.
the rotation's definitely not looking as good. Not quite looking as good there, Rob. as it
Yeah,
was.
that new scan really makes it look worse.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's falling apart as a supercell.
Yep.
Poor Brett.
A lot of lightning. Yeah, no. A
He's
lot
like
of
waiting
lightning
for
though.
that storm there. I wonder where he's at, if he's still out there. Yeah. It's like that one ain't gonna do it for him, man. I don't think. I mean, unless it recycles. Oh, whoa! Unbelievable! Unbelievable, Rob. Now they issue a tornado warning on it.
Wow. Now they do it. Wow.
All right, so Memphis, the National Weather Service in Memphis is the one that issued it too. That's weird. Tornado warning for southern Tishomingo County and east central Prentice County there in northeast Mississippi till 10 o'clock central. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Burton. Moving northeast at 40 miles per hour, tornado and ping pong ball size hail. I got to come off the Memphis radar. What in the world are they seeing that we're not seeing? Wait, Memphis. Like, Memphis? I mean, okay, yeah. But they're so far away. They're looking, I don't know.
I can see what they're looking at, but it's
yeah,
so
here around
far.
Bay Springs. Yeah, I want to play this back. So I want to see if this maybe it's getting better in the upper levels. This is 0.4 tilt. 0.4 tilt. Let's play this back here off of Memphis radar. Okay, so there goes the Corinth one. Here comes this guy. Yeah, it's got a little bit better gate to gate on that last scan.
Yeah,
Right here near Bay Springs Lake. Like, right. Comes through Marietta. There. Still just, I don't know. I mean, I guess.
It doesn't look as good. Yeah. I mean,
right over Bay Springs Lake. You got the gate to gate, right in this area here, obviously. So, yeah. So, again, if you're in Tishomingo, go ahead and seek tornado shelters, obviously. Hail shelters, everything. Tishomingo, Neal, Mingo, Petertown, Payton. Those areas, y'all are under a tornado warning. We treat every warning seriously. And again, this goes till 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern, regardless. Man, that thing's got some massive hail on it.
Oh, definitely.
Tishomingo's about to get blasted by hail. If there is anything in here, it's probably rain wrap, dude, by now. I wish there was a Hazcam up here in Tishomingo.
No, there is?
No, there's not. I was saying I wish there was.
Yeah.
Wow, and now look at this new warning that they just issued here in northeast Mississippi for that main line.
Yep. Wow. Very interesting how they're doing that.
60-mile-per-hour winds, nickel-size hail. I mean, that's the thing. Once you see this line developing, I'm going to come back to composite real quick. Obviously, it's smoothed out. But you can see how it is, This Grenada Greenwood, that line's moving so slow, that part of the line.
It really is.
They also expanded, Rob, they expanded the tornado watch now to include Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, down here into west of Montgomery. So this just happened a couple minutes ago. Tornado Watch 60 is in effect till 4 a.m. Central.
Wow.
For all these counties there in Alabama.
Yep, I just saw that on my end. Copy that.
Yeah, so they updated that tornado watch there. That's okay. Are we gonna issue a tornado watch here for Jackson and Meridian? Come on, NWS Jackson. Like, what are we waiting for?
No, what's the holdup?
Right. Like, we got a tornado watch off to your east. We got a tornado watch off to your west, but nothing for Jackson or Meridian or Philadelphia. That's weird.
That is very odd.
Was this SPC in Norman? Come on.
Norman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the one that issue the watches. I
Yeah,
forgot that.
I forgot about that.
It's not the offices.
No.
So I wonder why. I don't know.
Yeah, this
Don't
storm just
know.
doesn't look that. I mean, I could see
me go
why
back to
they
radar.
issued this tornado warning, but other than that, I don't really see it.
All right, let's see here. New scan just came in. Okay. Yeah, it's about to
Looks
come
like
right
good
over
over there.
Tishmingo. It's a little bit stronger. So
Little bit.
Tishmingo, y'all need to be in your safe space, your shelter, underground, away from
Carter.
windows, doors, exterior walls. Put as many walls between you as possible. Yeah, it's
Carter Branch,
still
you're
decent.
next after.
Yeah, Tishmingo Card Branch right there on Highway 30. This is pretty much coming into around County Road 961 on the western side of Tishmingo, it looks like. I think it's going to pass just on the northern side of Tishmingo. Here's Tishmingo. I think it's going to pass on the western and northern side. Closer to Payton, in all honesty. Ton of lightning.
Yeah.
All these little white dots that you see, these are all lightning strikes.
That's a lot. Hey, Hamilton, Alabama. I remember you chased there once.
Yep. Oh, Chaser updates. Who just posted in Chaser updates?
I remember
Oh, you
that.
posted
I
that.
remember Phil Campbell. I remember that city very well. You chased it over there sometimes. Jasper, of course. Fayette.
Man, I wish Dan would come on here and tell us about his blizzard warning up there in
know.
Wisconsin.
They started off the day with just a winter weather advisory, and then they get a blizzard warning. It's like,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, just look at this composite imagery here. I mean, look at this here. Yeah, he's right there. He's getting the blizzard now. All that mix, it's snowing there. It got through the Janesville wall, man. What can I say?
Yep.
He got the blizzard.
Yeah, it's just severe weather that he can't get it through the wall. That's it.
Yeah, he can get the blizzard.
Right.
Oh, yeah, this is coming right into western side of Tishmingo right now. Whew. There's your rotation. New tornado warning. Yeah, they're issuing tornado warning. This one's
There it is.
this one's
Yep.
coming in. Brett Adair's out there too. We'll check in on him. in a second.
Cherokee's gonna have to keep a close eye on that, depending on what it's gonna look like by that time. But yeah.
Tornado warning for central Lauderdale County and western Colbert County in northwest Alabama till 10:15 Central Time. This is near Tishmingo State Park, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. So it is getting more organized. And Brett's there
It
in
really is.
Cherokee.
Maybe he did make a good move by staying up there.
Yeah, we were watching this like 30 minutes ago, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just out there hanging out, waiting to see if something's gonna come up there. So
Now this renegade cell is distancing itself from the main line, and hopefully it can catch up to
yeah, let me come back to
get out of that.
Yeah, it's definitely got detached. Yeah, see the main line's kind of it has gotten detached a little bit better. It is definitely a all to itself right now. I'm curious how long it stays that way, but as long as it can do that, it's going to be in good shape. This could be the storm of the night, Rob. So this is going to be Tishmingo and Payton. Y'all need to be underground. Oh man. Yeah. That's going right over Tishmingo right now.
Yep.
Peterstown, Allsboro, Malone, Peterstown, Allsboro, Malone, Carter Branch. Carter Branch, Peterstown, Allsboro, especially. Y'all are the next three in line for this circulation. Again, this is still radar indicator rotation. We do not have any confirmation on this from emergency management or any storm chasers. Brett is in Cherokee at this time. New update just came out. Maybe that will change. Tornado warning remains in effect. Radar indicator rotation. Tornado ping pong ball size hail. It's moving east at 35 miles per hour. It's only moving at 35.
Wow. It definitely looks a lot better, honestly.
Yeah, for a little bit there, it looked pretty ragged. Right now, though, it doesn't have that appendage, so it's likely, if there's anything, it's definitely rain wrapped.
Yeah.
But it is definitely getting more organized. We'll probably see a new circulation develop here south, potentially in the next little bit. I want to come back. Yeah, see how there's this back circulation behind the main one, west of Dennis. That'll probably wrap around here in the next 10-15 minutes, and we could have a new parent circulation take over. So even if you're down here near Dennis, Bloody Springs, Mingo, you got to keep an eye on this secondary circulation that's trying to form here, pretty much west of Neal. And we still got the main parent circulation coming out of Tishomingo and into Carter Branch. So you need to be underground.
I agree 100%.
And then over toward Cherokee, Smithsonian, Florence, Alabama, Muscle Shoals. I was thinking Sam Camp. I thought he was from Florence. Maybe he's from Huntsville. But yeah, it's definitely a big couplet there that's developed. There's Dan.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, sir. We were just talking about your crazy blizzard up there. We got tornadoes down here in Alabama coming in.
Yes, sir.
What
been
a
an
night.
active day. And we're not
Sure
done
has.
yet. We're not actually. We're just getting started.
You're just
up
getting
here.
started. I was just about to say, we were just looking up there here a minute ago, and I'm like, yeah, you're just now coming out of that sleet and freezing rain, and that snow's broken through the Janesville wall. So
Yeah, unfortunately, it has.
yeah,
We're still getting sleet here.
you're still getting a little bit of
freezing
sleet.
rain. We're still get that mix.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking we'll probably get that for maybe about the next hour or so around my area locally.
Mhm.
A little bit later as you move east towards the lake.
Yep.
And then the further south you are. But to the north, it's been snow for a while. North central Wisconsin, they've been snow all day. It's been a mess in the upper half of the state.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, even over where my brother's at as well, over in southern Minnesota, it's been a mess. I was kind of checking out some of the cameras there earlier today, seeing that. And that's what I was talking about with Rob earlier. I haven't seen a spring storm system this powerful, where you literally have the blizzard warnings, the tornado warnings ongoing at the same time. And not just blizzard warnings, but we're talking 2-3 feet of snow blizzard warnings in probably 10 plus years, 10, 15 years. It's been a while since I've seen this kind of a storm system.
It wouldn't be quite spring, technically.
I know, we're just before spring. Spring technically doesn't start for 5 more days, something like that.
Well, I meant even meteorological spring. We are. But the storm I'm thinking of would have still been winter either way. But the last storm that I can think of that has all those conditions and warnings that you mentioned all at the same time, the closest one that I can think of that resembles what we have here today and tomorrow would be going back to Groundhog Day 2011. That's the last time I can remember. I think I have the correct year.
Yeah.
That one
Yeah.
seems to stand out. A very similar type situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's when like it's been like a solid like 15 years, like, because yeah, that was when I was in college. I remember that event. Oh, Brad Arnold's out there now.
Kind of makes me
That
wonder how.
is,
Sorry, Jen, go ahead.
well, I was just going to say that was the last time that Milwaukee County, I believe, don't quote me. I think I saw that was the last time that that county had a blizzard warning, in which we were upgraded or downgraded, depending on how you want to look at that today.
Yeah.
Milwaukee, Racine, Kenosha all started off as winter weather advisories, then moved to a winter storm watcher warning. I can't remember which, but they were upgraded.
Ooh, new tornado.
And
warning.
then earlier today, it went to full blizzard warning for all of southeast Wisconsin. So I believe what I saw there was it was due to a shift of the low, made a dive to the south a little bit, causing
Yep.
those northerly winds to kick in sooner,
Mm-hmm.
therefore us getting snow sooner, therefore increasing the totals.
Yep.
So,
Not to cut
Copy
you off,
that.
but we do have a new tornado warning for southern Christian County and southern Todd County. They're in south central Kentucky. This goes till 10:30 Central Time. This is near Oak Grove. You can see this area of rotation here, just kind of on the east side of Oak Grove. Not super well organized, but there is that area of rotation, so they did issue that tornado warning. So starting to get a little bit of resurgence of activity. This is north of Clarksville, Tennessee, south of Hopkinsville there. So that storm is moving off to the northeast at about 50 miles per hour. But again, still right now, just radar indicator rotation. We'll have to keep an eye on it. It's not super strong. But that's going to be heading toward Barker's Mill, Hammocksville, and Pincham and Trenton, those areas. So if you're in those areas, be taking your tornado precautions at this time. There's also, there's a separate tornado warning here. This came out for northern Montgomery County there in Tennessee. That is just on the north side of Clarksville. I believe that was for that same storm as well.
Copy that. And up in Indiana, too.
Is there another? Oh, there is another one up here in Indiana. There you go. Good call. Just wow. Yeah, so we got this tornado warning here now. This is west of Fort Wayne. That's for southeastern Kasiku. Oh my goodness, these county names, Dan. They're in Indiana. That goes till 11 o'clock Eastern. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Radar indicator rotation. This is here just kind of south of Warsaw, heading toward the Purston and eventually maybe over toward Lorwell area. That's definitely a QLCS embedded tornado if there's anything in that line. Yeah, there's a little notch just kind of south of Warsaw. So that's why they issued that tornado warning.
Yeah.
So we're up to 5 tornado warnings again. We go from nothing, and just like that, Dan comes online, and we're like back to 5.
It's a new storm magnet. Nah.
yeah, well, I brought lots of snow with me too.
Yeah. Sure did.
All right, let's come back down to this storm coming into Alabama, northwest Alabama, because this is definitely right now, of those 5 tornado warnings, our most potent one, if you want to say. Very strong couplet coming over toward the Petertown and Allsboro area. Oh, there is a HazCam here in Cherokee. Whoa! That was insane CG right there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man. Wow, you can see the almost like the shelf cloud of that
Yep.
storm moving in.
Yeah, you sure can.
Here, Dan, let me see if I can change.
Very impressive storm system all around. Like I said, with the snow and all the severe weather, yeah.
That is just unreal. Whew. Yeah, and you got the mountains up there and stuff like that.
Yep.
That's just going to be mission impossible to see that thing coming through. Brett Adair's kind of moved east there. He's in the east of Cherokee and Barton area. He still got power there, though.
Yeah. It's a funeral parlor.
He's like, yeah, let's just park in a funeral parking lot. That's a great place to hang out.
Oh yeah, that info notch looks a lot better on that new scan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's crossing the border.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. It's just hard to see.
Yeah, Alsboro's getting it right now, and Malone on the east side will be getting it soon.
Yeah. That's the thing too, like what I was talking about earlier, is that the topography here is very difficult to chase in. I mean, I've chased up here in Russellville, Alabama, but I mean it is hilly, not huge mountains, but somewhat mountainous there. I mean, at least Highway 72 is fairly decent, but man, this thing's gonna be headed right between Cherokee and Smithsonian eventually. What road is that? Oh, that's Natchez Trace Parkway, man. This thing's going right up Natchez Trace Parkway. That's like the Blue Ridge Parkway, but it's the Natchez Trace Parkway. Wow. All right, so again, this tornado warning that we're looking at here in northwest Alabama continues till 10:15 for central Lauderdale and western Colbert counties.
Copy that.
There's just one of those nights where you just have storms going on everywhere.
Pretty much.
But I will say, like I said earlier, the timing on all of this has been pretty much what we thought it would be. Like these storms, it's 11 o'clock Eastern, and they're just now coming into northwest Alabama. Like that line is just about to move in. So I feel like as far as storms getting here between 6 and 7 a.m. tomorrow, probably closer to 7. It's probably going to be pretty spot on. Wow, look at this part of the line down here. Remember what we were talking about earlier, Rob? Down here near Greenwood, it's only special weather statement now. Like it's not even severe thunderstorm warn anymore. That's kind of interesting. It's trying. It's almost like got a little donut hole just east of Allsboro.
Yep. Yeah. It's definitely trying. It's on that southern flank of the cold front, so. The stuff down Louisiana is what I meant to say. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Flip over to Huntsville. Man.
It's definitely trying. It's definitely has got that appendage look to it.
Birmingham kind of has it. A little bit. It's just far. Doesn't get the velocity super well. I just don't really care for the Columbus radar site. It's not super great. Man. I'm not gonna play this back 200 scans. It's probably gonna take a while. Curious how far back this will go, though. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Oh, we got an update on this tornado warning. Tornado warning remains in effect. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Cherokee, 9 miles northeast of Tishomingo State Park, moving northeast at 45. Still radar indicator rotation. Man. Let's come check back out on this Cherokee Hazcam. See if we can see anything on it. Just can't. So it's windy. That camera's blowing around up there on top of the mountain.
Oh yeah.
But not able to get a really good look at anything over that mountain. I wonder if Brad, he's trying to get over there, I think. Over to where Brett's at. Brett's definitely in better position.
That can't be lightning.
Yeah. Brett's gonna be right there on the forward flank.
Yeah.
And said, but whatever.
I wonder if he's gonna head more. Well, it says he's heading west on 72, so.
Well, I don't think he needs to head any more west. If anything, he's gonna have to head
No.
slightly.
I would
further
stay where he's
east,
at.
a
Yeah,
mile
or
or
that-
two, because he's gonna get into that hail core there if he heads any more west. You know.
I would stay somewhere closer to Barton than I would Cherokee for sure.
Yeah. They did put a severe thunderstorm warning out on that same cell for 60-mile-per-hour winds and penny-size hail. Tornado possible tag. It's kind of almost trying to. I don't know if it's trying to recycle or what this storm's trying to do here.
It's trying to do something.
Yeah,
That's all I
trying
know.
to do something. It's been trying to do something all night long.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. So here is your, what is this? That's that Natchez Trace Parkway, right? Yeah, just east of Allsboro. So this is going to be pretty much heading up right toward Mount Hester and the Cherokee area. There's your circulation.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much just east of Allsboro.
How many tornado warnings we got? We got
I
5.
think we have 5. This one here, though, is about to expire. They'll probably cancel that one early. This one back over here in Mississippi, because it's pretty much out of that area now.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
one
this
that's
is
coming up through
Natchez Trace
north of
going.
Clarksville, Tennessee looks pretty decent.
Oh, yeah, let's check that one again.
Got a little bit of like an appendage just
Oh,
south of Fort Campbell. Containment.
Oh, yeah. Let me come back to...
So.
Yep. Pinkham, Guthrie. That thing's squalling out. Oh, speaking of, look at that. New tornado warning up here in Kentucky. This one's heading up here toward Caneyville, Lechtfield, and eventually Elizabethtown and Morganstown. Yeah, Cromwell. Look at that little built-in hook right there. Oh, yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is Radar indicator rotation, tornado warning for northwestern Hart, northern Butler, Grayson, southwestern Hardin, southeastern Ohio, and northwestern Edmonson County. They're in Kentucky till 11:45 Eastern, 10:45 Central. This is near Morgantown, moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. Holy cow, man.
It is trucking, going so fast.
Yeah, that thing is going right up the Western Kentucky Parkway there. It's pretty much right here near Dexterville, it looks like, is where the main circulation on that one is. That's probably going to parallel that Western Kentucky highway. So Welch's Creek, Dexterville, Welch's Creek, Tilford, Arnold, Caneyville, Peth, Ready. All these areas need to be taking your tornado precautions. I mean, this whole area. The reason that they have this so far out, Rob, is because of how fast it's moving. I mean, it's going to be from one end of this warning to the other end. You know, being Elizabeth, pretty much knocking on Elizabethtown in probably just under an hour, if it keeps that 75 mile per hour pace. So that's a little concerning there.
Just got a report of 5,352 power outages in Stewart County, Tennessee.
Okay. We also have these tornado warnings here, northwest of Fort Wayne, Indiana, right around the radar site, man.
Wow.
This is for southwestern Noble, northwestern Whitley, and east central Cossack County. There in Indiana. That goes to 11:15 Eastern. That storm's moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Yeah, it's right there near northern Webster and Barbie. Pretty much right over the radar site. Can't even barely see it. But probably kind of right there around Wilmot. There's your little couplet. And that's moving basically northeast, right? I think. Moving northeast 60. Whew. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. I thought for a second we lost Brett. Thought his little beacon went off, but it's still there. Oh, yeah, this thing's coming right into Cherokee. Mount Hester and Cherokee.
Yep.
Brad Arnold's coming in from the west right now. Look at his little beacon. You can literally see it moving. It's just like, he's coming through Buzzard Roost. Dude, he's going to come right into this thing.
Yep.
I smell pine.
He smells pine, is what he said.
Wow.
It's probably basically going to cross the road right in front of him.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a pretty good view, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty much right in front.
There we go. Right near Cherokee right now.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm trying to run into this thing right now.
Oh yeah, it's right over Cherokee. He's coming in right behind it. Look at the new scan here.
If you're on Highway 72 near Cherokee, you need to pull off. You don't want to drive into this thing. If
Yeah,
you're in the city of Florence, you need to be taking shelter right now.
Yep. So he's on the west side, coming in behind it. That's kind of scary. Adair's over there on the eastern side.
Alright.
Oh,
There's the
nice
hook
CG.
right here. The wind's going to get really strong, and then we're going to pop out.
Brad Arnold.
This isn't the dangerous part. If you're in the rain, it's not the dangerous part. Very heavy wind. RFT wrapping around.
He's got
Cold,
wind
dry
coming
air.
from the north. Man. Man, Brad is just in it.
Oh yeah.
That is nuts.
Oh, he's showing CC.
Yeah.
We probably need to go a little east because it's about to go right over.
Yeah, it
top.
is. It's pretty crazy.
Brett's just off to the east there of Cherokee.
See that?
I don't.
Oh, new update on that tour.
What's that update, Rob? Just go ahead and read it out. We're looking at
It's
this.
remains in effect till 10:15 p.m. for central Lauderdale and northwestern Colbert counties. Capable of producing a tornado over Cherokee or 13 miles west of Tuscumbia. Moving northeast at 45. Tornado and quarter-size hail radar indicated rotation.
Yeah.
So nothing really changed except for the area.
Yeah. I think, I don't know if it's on the ground right now, but it's close. I mean, I'm looking at Brad Arnold and Brett's, there. Can't really see anything definitive.
No. They're about to meet up.
They're literally about to meet up. You're not kidding. They're about to pass each other, going the opposite direction.
Yep. He's in the hail shaft right now.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys keep going with this here. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna keep looking
All right,
up towards things up here in the north, and I'll send you a picture of what it looks like here tomorrow morning. We'll see how much snow we get here overnight.
Yeah. Sounds good, Dan. Stay safe, man. Keep your power on. Stay warm, buddy.
Gonna try. Have a good night.
All right, dude.
You too.
Yeah, that's just. I think they did. Oh no! Now they're passing each other. It's hilarious.
Here it comes. Yep, I see it. Oh no, he went way east. Never mind. He's following them now.
Yeah, they're both moving east now. But now it's probably north of there by now. It's probably because you always have to remember these radar. Yeah, it's up closer to Smithsonian. It's up closer to Smithsonian than where they're at. See, here's your area now, up close west of Smithsonian, and they're down here in 72. That's the thing about these things. Like, it's moving so fast, dude. Like, you just can't even really keep up with it, you know? Wow, we got multiple areas here, though, on this line. Look at this, man. We got 2 more tornado warnings up here. So, this is going to continue here throughout the evening, guys. This is going to continue with this line. And then north of Louisville. Look at that little notch right there near Young's Creek on this tornado warning. Radar indicated. Stream straight line winds moving east at 50 miles per hour. Yeah, this line here now in southern Indiana, south of Indianapolis, that's got a lot of straight line winds on it for sure. What's the line looking like coming into Nashville? Not super great. Oh, we got a new mesoscale discussion. Did you see this, Rob?
No, I did not.
Yeah, this one just came out for that area. Tornado risk increasing. Discrete supercell has shown persistent rotation and strengthening over the last 30 to 45 minutes near the Tennessee-Alabama state line. A second cell has also shown persistent rotation to the north of the Tennessee state line. This is on the southern end of a cluster of cells ahead of the main squall line back to the west on the edge of a 60 dew points. Within the region, STP around 2 is analyzed in surface analysis with VAD profiles Large low-level curvature and photographs. This corridor will pose a relatively higher risk for tornadoes over the next 1 to 2 hours, given the favorable shear and thermodynamic environment. So yeah, that's this area right here that we're looking at, where that storm is. So yeah, Florence, Alabama, y'all need to be taking cover. Smithsonian, all these areas. And that's kind of like our highlighted risk area right now. I think it was coming off of.
Yeah, it looks like Brett and Brad are just sitting there.
Yeah, I mean, now it looks north of them, up closer to Smithsonian. They're probably going to see if there's any sort of damage. Is this tower still online, the Cherokee Tower? Yeah, Cherokee Tower is still online. So,
Copy that.
69 degrees. That was intense, though.
This line is still going strong all the way up in Kentucky and Indiana.
Yep, it is. It is. And it's going to be here tomorrow morning. I mean, we're thinking this line's going to be arriving here. Let's kind of time this out because we haven't even gotten to take a look at a ton of the models here.
I think you said it was like 5 or 6 a.m.
Yeah, I'm going
But
to
that was earlier today.
look at the
So it might.
2Z. We can come back here to the 1Z. I want to come to surface. Let's just come to this. So here's our line. So that's midnight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at these storms here that kind of fire out ahead of the line west of Georgia. 5, 6. That's kind of what I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
Around 7 a.m. These lines out ahead of the main line, right over the Atlanta metro area.
Yeah, that's a good point.
7, 8. And then by 9, pretty much east of us. Dude, look at this snow! Look at that!
That's insane, man.
That's just insane! Bro, if we get snow down here tomorrow afternoon, that is just gonna be wild.
I know. That's crazy.
Look at that. I mean, this is the HRRR. Like, look at that band of snow that forms there in Alabama from Birmingham up to Huntsville. That is just wild. And then up there in Chattanooga, up to Nashville, pretty much, or just east of Nashville. Like, dude, that's just crazy. Crazy.
Yep.
Like, there's 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m.
Wow, look at that.
9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That would be insane. Like, leaving work and it starts snowing. It's like it was just tornadoing this morning and now it's snowing. And I've seen this on, like, the last 3 runs. I'm going to go back to the 0-0-Z run because it'll go further.
That's crazy. It starts flurrying.
Like, that's just nuts. I mean, I knew it was going to be up in northern Georgia, but if it makes it all the way down here into, like, Atlanta or northwest Georgia, like, oh, my goodness, that's just insane. Like, look at these little snow flurries down here south of Atlanta.
I mean, they're pretty small, but they're definitely noticeable.
Yeah.
You definitely could get something. A little dusting or some flurries.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want to go back out. Let me go back out to the national view. I want to see. Because this is, see, here's the system right here.
Yep.
So there's your center low. This is what's giving Dan all of his stuff tonight. Yeah, he's going to get pounded tonight with this low kind of shifting off to the northeast. But then look at this gradient and look at this trough right here digging in behind.
Wow.
That low, 982, 981, it strengthens. And that's just crazy seeing the snow try and form and then ride up across like Ohio, western Pennsylvania, western New York.
That's wild, man.
That's just crazy, man. Like if that, I don't think I've ever seen something like that.
Mm-mm.
Like eastern Tennessee and then Kentucky, all these places that are getting all the storms right now.
Yep. It's a duality, man.
Yeah, it's just, dude, look at the negative tilt on this trough by tomorrow morning. And there's going to be those storms right here around North Carolina and Virginia tomorrow afternoon. That's going to go nuts.
Yeah, look at that tilt. You could see it. Yeah.
Yeah, right? About there. I mean, look at that. Like, that's just going to be insane. Absolutely insane. But anyways, dude, I am probably going to have to get off here because I've got to get some sleep so I can get up in the morning.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm gonna have a long day tomorrow tracking all this stuff, I'm sure. So
Yep. Agreed.
But guys, thanks for joining me and Rob tonight. Really appreciate it. Rob, thanks for being here. Everyone, thank you for watching, tuning in. We'll be back live in the morning, covering severe weather, potentially covering snow as well. That would just be insane to go from covering tornadoes and severe weather. I mean, obviously, people up north, they're getting blasted. Dan, we talked to earlier, getting absolutely blasted. He's going to get blasted. I bet you tomorrow morning, I wouldn't be surprised if he wakes up and he's got like a foot of snow on the ground.
It could happen, yeah.
8 to 12 inches. I think 8 to 12 inches where he's at. But, yeah. Definitely going to be a big day tomorrow for sure. And big night overnight tonight. Stay safe out there, guys. Rob, thank you for tuning in and hopping on here with me tonight to cover these storms here these last nearly 3 hours that we've been online.
It's been great.
Yeah.
I hope everybody stays safe tonight.
So, sounds good. We'll be back in the morning with more coverage of day 2 of our severe weather outbreak. But make sure you've got a way to receive warnings if you're in Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, down into Louisiana. We've still got, all these tornado warnings and stuff going on. And I'm sure we're going to have more as we get into the overnight hours. So you got to have a way to receive those warnings tonight, guys. So stay safe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Thanks. Bye, guys.